If you're looking for the best wall-mounted speakers, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Polk AW150. While there is definitely a strong appeal of speakers that give the best sound and the best features, there's an understated value to this speaker that may not seem obvious on the surface. If you look a little deeper, it is easy to see how this Polk audio can deliver top-notch sound for a price that is more than reasonable. It is kitted out with a mid/woofer as well as a tweeter to offer crisp and clear sounds. It also has dynamic balance and capacitive coupling technology, CCT, that offers detailed audio. The CCT claims to boost and smooth bass response, but even with this enhancement, we would not recommend this speaker for anyone looking specifically for good bass. However, not all speakers are created equal, and not all are created for the same purpose. So, although the Polk AW150 may not be the best option for bass-specific uses, it is fantastic for surround sound. If you're looking for speakers that appear to be magical with how well they can create a dynamic sound effect, this should be on your shortlist. The clear notes and crisp sounds work incredibly well as surround speakers to amplify your home theater experience. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Kicker KB6B. This Kicker speaker is truly a speaker for any occasion, come rain or shine. It has a waterproof enclosure that is also UV resistant so that it can cope with a range of weather conditions. It is kitted out with a woofer and a tweeter to cover a full range of frequencies. Furthermore, it pumps out a solid 9 dB, which is plenty to fill a room with exhilarating sound. The sound quality is generally great from this KB6, but you will likely hear the price in the lower and higher frequencies. This slight drop in quality at the limits is common for less expensive speakers, but across the board, this speaker still performs extremely well. You can expect the mids to be crystal clear, and the sound signature will suit a wide range of applications. Whether you're enjoying the immersive sound during your favorite action movie or indulging in some golden 80s music, it will sound fantastic. The number 3 position is held by Polk Atrium 4. The speaker was designed to be on par with criteria for industrial and military-level weather endurance. This is in a league of its own, and you may be thinking that you don't need military-grade weather endurance for a speaker that you plan to use indoors. However, mistakes do happen, and you never know when you might appreciate that level of durability. If you are planning on using the speaker outdoors, this is just that extra assurance that whether it is pouring with rain or your house is baking in the heat, the speakers will be perfectly fine. Polk Audio has also paid attention to detail for durability even with the connection points. This Atrium 4 has gold-plated binding posts, aluminum grills and brackets, as well as stainless steel and brass hardware. This means that you never have to worry about that silent killer called rust. Next at number 4 we have JBL Professional Cone Pro. The overall speaker is very compact, but don't be fooled by the small size. It still manages to pump out 87 dB, which is more than enough to fill your room. With a 4-inch woofer and a titanium laminate tweeter, you'll be jumping with joy for the clarity of your music and jumping with frights from the realistic movie sounds. If you want a bass that is truly thumping, you may want to invest in an external subwoofer. But that isn't to say that this speaker doesn't provide some decent bass, because it absolutely does. However, the sound quality shines through much more distinctly with the smooth mids and clear highs, working from the inside out. The casing is also crafted with a clear touch of experience and wisdom. This speaker features magnetically shielded transducers, meaning that they are safe to be used around magnetically sensitive equipment. This is the professional part of the name that makes a lot of sense. The number 5 position is held by Dual Electronics LU53BL. On top of great sound, this LU53BL boasts a weather-resistant design. It uses a UV-resistant resin, and it has an ABS enclosure. I wouldn't go soaking this in a bathtub, but it should hold up just fine under cover whether it is raining or the sun is blaring down. In addition to that, the installation process is quick and simple. No one wants to spend hours installing their speaker, so the easy setup is a big bonus. It also comes with a 120-degree swivel mounting bracket so that you can adjust the sound direction to your preference. The cherry on top is the 1-year warranty provided with the speaker. The number 6 position is dominated by Bose 151 SE. With 3 full-range speakers, there's an even sound all the way around, meaning that you could be standing anywhere and you would still get that wonderfully balanced sound. This is especially useful in an outdoor setting where your guests will likely be walking around and socializing all over the show. If you're someone who enjoys spending their fair share of time out at sea, these speakers have been put through 1,200 hours of salt fog testing. So whether you prefer keeping your feet on solid ground or you can't get enough of the ocean, these Bose outdoor speakers can do it all. These guys have been engineered to withstand rain, snow, and salted temperatures as low as 40 degrees F and as high as 158 degrees F. Now that's some hardcore protection. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Polk Audio Atrium 5. Polk Audio claims that this is one of the best looking outdoor speakers, and honestly, we can't fault them on that one. As far as claims go, this one is pretty accurate. The outer profile has a slight curve, and it blends wonderfully into the walls if you choose to place them in corners. Atrium also boasts a speed-lock mounting bracket to make installation even easier. You can freely pivot the speaker to face wherever you want it to. Aim them inwards for more concentrated sound, or aim them slightly outwards to broaden the soundstage. Whatever your preferences, these speakers can make it happen. If you're in the market for a speaker that hits all the marks for sound, aesthetic, durability, ease of installation, and even reasonable price, these Atrium wall-mounted speakers by Polk Audio are a must-have. The number 8 position is held by Yamaha NS-AW150BL. This speaker may not seem like much on the surface, but just beneath the grille is an audio range that is broader than almost all other wall-mount speakers on the market, with a frequency response of 80 Hz to 40 Hz. You won't be jumping with excitement at the low end, but the high end is another story. Most speakers in the same context will only reach about 20 Hz or 21 Hz, so for Yamaha to double this is quite impressive. Furthermore, the price doesn't seem to reflect this massive frequency range since it is still reasonably affordable. This jump in high frequencies means you can expect even clearer and crisper sounds. You will be surrounded by music and dialogue with details that you have never experienced before. Next at number 9, we have Klipsch AW-650. If you've owned a set of Klipsch speakers, you may be familiar with the high standard of the mids and highs for their speakers, and this is no exception to that. With a 6.5-inch woofer and a titanium dome tweeter mounted to a Tractrix horn, the sound profile is well-rounded and clear. The grille is made from a rust-proof aluminum, and it features an easy-draining input cup, all contributing towards a speaker that can handle the elements with ease. If you're concerned about volume, allow us to put your concerns to rest. At a 95B sensitivity rating, you may want to prepare for complaints from your neighbors. The high volume combined with the fantastic sound quality means that you are in for a very happy ride with these speakers. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Dual Electronics LU43PW. Right out the box, these speakers are simple and easy to install. They use a swivel mount that allows you to pivot the speakers by 120 degrees. This means that if your barbecue area is all the way to the left of your porch, you won't have any issues directing the speakers to face you. The only thing to look out for is that the posts are a bit small, but this is a minor issue, and the overall setup is rather painless. In terms of sound, these speakers are quite impressive for the low price. They sport a 3-way design, which is already a step up from many other speakers, and they make use of a range of drivers. The LU43PW is kitted out with a 4-inch woofer, a mid-range polypropylene cone, and a piezo dome tweeter. Altogether, these provide a very well-rounded and balanced sound to suit every occasion. Whether you are enjoying family movie night or playing some afternoon jams while you lie by the pool, you will be fully covered. That's all for today. We upload tech product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.